Hello, my name is Muhammad Aiman Shukri bin Abdul Manaf. My number metric is BA25160700. Today, I'll be discussing the critical role that leadership in Malaysia plays in fostering collaboration and driving innovation within organizations, especially in a multicultural and fast-changing environment. We'll also explore the challenges Malaysian leaders face and how they overcome them. Malaysian leaders plays a crucial part in driving both collaboration and innovation. In a country with a diverse workforce, leaders must create an environment where employees feel empowered to share ideas, collaborate across cultural boundaries, and work together on innovative solutions. By promoting an open, creative atmosphere, leaders can inspire teams to think outside the box and improve organizational performance. One of the key challenges Malaysian leaders face is balancing traditional cultural values with modern management practices. Malaysia is a country rich in cultural heritage, and leaders must respect these traditions while adopting modern leadership strategies. This balance is essential to remain competitive in today's globalized, tech-driven world where innovation and adaptation are key to success. Effective leadership in Malaysia goes beyond just supervising tasks. It focuses on empowering employees, fostering creativity, and using digital tools to enhance teamwork. With tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and other collaborative platforms, leaders ensure that their teams can communicate effectively regardless of location. This adaptability is crucial for continued growth in industries that are constantly evolving due to technological advancements. Despite their efforts, Malaysian leaders face several challenges. Hierarchical structures, rooted in respect for authority, can sometimes discourage employees from expressing new ideas or challenging the status quo. Additionally, resistance to change and generational gaps between younger, tech-savvy employees and older, more traditional workers can hinder innovation. Effective leaders need to navigate these challenges by promoting adaptability, empathy, and a culture of continuous learning. In conclusion, leadership in Malaysia is about balancing tradition and innovation. Overcoming challenges and empowering teams to collaborate and think creatively, leaders must use emotional intelligence and digital tools to bring people together and drive progress. By fostering an inclusive, adaptable environment, they can lead teams toward success in today's fast-paced competitive world.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurul Shakila binti Ridwan. Matrix number is BC251600089. So today I want to talk about the way the leaders in Malaysia effectively foster collaboration and innovation within a team and the key challenge they encounter. Firstly is team-oriented leadership. Because our leader encourage all high-ranking officials to work as a team. And secondly, have two-way communication and transparency. When our leader have two-way communication, they can build trust within the country and abroad. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, Tan Sri Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah maintained transparent communication through daily press conference, which not only strengthened cooperation between government agencies but also increase public confidence. Besides that, approach to fostering innovation such as encourage creative thinking and dare to try. Leaders can think creatively doing things for the country so that Malaysia not afraid to try something. And lastly, be aware of technology in this day. Because in Malaysia, our leaders might know how to use technology so that Malaysia not go be missed. And my second topic is the key challenge they encounter. First is workplace hierarchy, because junior employees will be reluctant to speak up, like when they disagree with opinion senior and they just agree to avoid being angry. And next is resistance to change. Some employers prefer to stick to all familiar ways to working rather than adopting new and make leaders to introduce modern ideas or technology. And lastly, have heavy workloads and time pressure, which is employers focus on meeting daily targets and deadline. So that's all from me. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Iskandar Takyuddin bin Ahmad Ismail. My matrix number is BA251025160775. And first, I'm gonna talk about the leadership styles and competency in Malaysia. Uh, a leader must have their own leadership style to effectively guide a group or organization and maintain control. In Malaysia, leaders can choose from various styles such as a servant, ethical, and or authentic leaderships. The chosen leadership style determines how situation in a society or organization unfold, as people tend to act based on the leader's approach. It is essential for a leader to adopt at least one style to provide clear direction and discourage wrongdoing among members. This, in turn, fosters a harmonious community where, as the saying goes, a burden shared is a burden halved. First, servant leadership styles. These styles play a key role in building an atmosphere that encourages team involvement, specifically in difficult projects. This style also concentrates on the group's development and evaluation, which improve the team's effectiveness when doing tasks. On the other hand, team building could be fostered as leaders who adopt a servant leadership style who are able to build confidence and trust, which had a positive influence on organizational engagement and performance. As a result, servant leaders have capabilities in maintaining a people-centered approach based on moral values and promoting an ethical environment in certain groups or organizations. Thus, servant leadership style has a significant influence on teamwork in the media industry of Malaysia. And the second one is ethical leadership. Ethical leadership. It is defined as the modeling of normatively appropriate behavior through personal action and interpersonal relationships, as well as the promotion of such behavior to followers via two-way communication, reinforcement, and decision-making. Thus, citizens can submit any complaints to the relevant leaders about the current government. This also means that the leaders can take the approach of visiting various areas to conduct surveys for improvement. Therefore, ethical leadership directly influences and enhances communication between citizens and leaders to build a better community. And the last one is authentic leadership style is effective in reinforcing the loyalty of team members and simultaneously lessening the team's burden and eliminating the intention of quitting the job position. This is said because a great leader needs to provide good examples of guidance to civilians so that their trust can be gained. A great leader also needs to demonstrate their credibility and ability when leading a project or making decisions. For example, the leaders open up a wide range of employment opportunities to reduce the unemployment rate in the states, so the economy of the states will increase, and at the same time, the civilians can afford their living costs. In short, authentic leaders lead with the heart. Through this behavior, leaders are able to boost the team performance and lead to better outcomes in the long run, even when facing challenging environment. However, there must be a lot of challenges that the leaders will encounter when they want to foster collaboration and innovation within a team. For example, most investors would prefer to prepare a premium to invest with a company that had good and effective corporate governance. Most of leaders in Malaysia have competency. However, it is still unclear what competency would lead the leaders from top to bottom to suit with a diversified next generation, changing in technology and religion and culture, and rapidly changing socio-economic environment. For instance, in a recent remark from a former head director general on the lack of leadership in handling COVID-19, source said the leaders and those managing the pandemic were not flexible enough to change. These leaders were stuck with the policy that they initiated earlier. They did not engage with experts in the country and failed in communicating between policymakers, professionals, the public as well as others. Leadership issues in the public service will always require time to heal. This is because of the change that takes place in the public service today. Therefore, it is important for the leaders to display leadership qualities worthy of emulation, particularly to those younger recruits, as they have no one to look up as a role model and mentor except their current leader. In a nutshell, there must be a discussion within a team to strengthen the plan to be carried out without any problem occurring.
Hello everyone, my name is Joshua John. My student metric is BA 25160737. So today I'm going to talk about dual leader in Malaysia effectively foster collaboration and innovation within a team. So the first thing is that a primary emphasis is placed on building trust and psychological safety, which is Malaysian leaders understand that collaboration is difficult without an environment where employees feel secure enough to take risks and voice dissenting opinion. For instance, many local tech CEO in placement, anonymous feedback channels or regular Ask Me Anything session to ensure honest input without fear of retribution. And then the second is leader champion cross-functional collaboration by organizing workshops and projects that bring together individuals with diverse expertise. For example, a government agency might form an innovation task force with officers from planning, finance, and operation to streamline a new e-service initiative, effectively breaking down silos and ensuring holistic solution. After that, focus on mentorship and coaching to provide opportunities for personal and professional growth. A large accounting firm in Kuala Lumpur might implement for a formal program where senior partner guided junior executive and also transferring technical knowledge while also cultivating for their leadership skill. Okay, right now let's move on to the key challenge that they face. The first thing is that resistance to change is a prevalent issue that requires careful management. When a traditional manufacturing plant attempts to automate production lines with robotics, leaders often face resistance from the veteran workers because of the fearing job displacement. This necessitates a careful change management plan with a clear communication and comprehensive retraining. And the second and the last is there is a need to address the skill gap in the workforce, which is companies often struggle to find local engineers with expertise in emerging fields like artificial intelligence, AI, or big data analytics. This forced leaders to either recruit talent internationally or invest heavily in long-term intensive programs.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Iza Amalina binti Bustaman and my number matrix is BA251608111. So today I will continue our presentation, which is our topic is the way leader effectively foster collaboration and innovation within a team and the key challenges they encounter. So I will talk about the way and the challenges. For the way, my first point is effective leaders in Malaysia need to give the team members the freedom to think creatively and try new ideas without being too afraid of making mistakes. For example, as an effective leader in Malaysia, they need to give their team members a freedom to think creatively and try new ideas, so that they are able to come up with many brilliant ideas to improve the quality of their work. Such activity can not only uncover new talent among employees but can also produce creative solutions to problems faced by the organization. For the second way is leaders can also use a project-based learning approach where each member needs to produce unique idea or strategy to solve certain issues. For example, leaders act as guides who provide the guidance rather than completely controlling. So this will make all members feel valued and more enthusiastic about contributing new ideas. So for the challenges, first, cultural differences and view between team members. As we know, Malaysia is a multiracial and multi-religious country. So each individual will have their own way of thinking based on different backgrounds, value and way of seeing. So this situation will cause misunderstanding in communication and difficulty in reaching consensus within the team. For the second challenges is some more experienced staff are less comfortable with the reforms because they have long been accustomed to manual methods. So these differences in view can cause a minor conflict and affect team cooperation if not handled efficiently and well. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Aizam bin Sulaiman. Matrix number BA25160815. Okay, today I will continue my presentation. My part is definition and importance of leadership. Second, challenge and skill of modern leaders. Third, ethics, values and role modeling. And the last, impact on organization and society. Okay, my first point is definition and importance leadership. First, leadership is the ability to guide, influence and inspire others. Next, it plays an important role in shaping work culture in Malaysia. Third, encourage innovation and effective collaboration in organization. And effective leaders make strategic decisions and show empathy and inclusivity. The next, leadership styles. Leadership must transformational leadership inspire creativity and innovation. And the last, participative leadership makes members feel heard to value. Okay, the second point, challenge and skills of modern leaders. First, main challenge faced by leaders. First, rigid bureaucracy. Yeah. Second, resistance to change. And the third, conflicting interests and stakeholder pressure. In the era of globalization and digitalizations, leaders must first have strong communication skill. Second, be competent in human resource management, and the last, adapt quickly to change. Okay, my third point is ethics, value, and role modeling. First, effective leadership emphasize. First, mass integrity, and second, the leadership mass moral responsibility, and the last, transparency. Leaders led by example, not just by giving instruction. They promote ethical values, professionalism, and good character. Encourage continuous learning and improvement, clear vision and effective communication, align individual and organizational goals. And the last, my point is impact on organization and society. Leadership is closely linked to social and economic development. Leadership should care for employee well-being, respect employee rights, provide opportunities for personal and professional growth. And leadership must aware of social, culture, and economic challenge. Effective leadership improve organizational performance and social harmony. And the last, successful leadership achieve goals and leave a positive legacy for future generations. Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone. Today I will be presenting on the way leaders in Malaysia effectively foster collaboration and innovation within a team, as well as the key challenges they encounter. Effective leadership plays an important role in modern organization, especially in Malaysia, where workplaces are culturally and ethnically diverse. Collaboration and innovation do not happen automatically. They are developed through leadership practices that promote teamwork, trust, and creativity. Leaders who communicate effectively and lead with empathy are more successful in creating collaboration and innovation or innovative work environments. Firstly, one of the main ways Malaysian leaders foster collaboration and innovation is through two-way communication. Instead of using a purely top-down approach, leaders encourage employees to share ideas and give feedback and participate in decision-making. This participative leadership style helps employees feel valued and respected. For example, organizations like Maybank organize town hall meetings where employees can openly suggest improvements. When employees feel heard, collaborations become stronger and innovation develops naturally. Secondly, cultural sensitivity is crucial in Malaysia's multicultural workforce. Leaders work with individuals from different background, values, and communication styles. By adapting their communication and using inclusive language, leaders create a safe environment where everyone feels comfortable contributing ideas. The diversity of perspective strengthens teamwork and often leads to more innovative solutions. Thirdly, Malaysian leaders also use digital communication tools to support collaboration and innovation. Platforms such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Zoom allow teams to collaborate efficiently, especially in remote or hybrid work settings. Companies like Petronas and Telekom Malaysia have invested in digital systems that support knowledge sharing and virtual brainstorming. In addition, leaders who create psychology, safety, encourage employees to take creative risks without fear of criticisms within further promotes innovation. However, leaders also face several challenges. One major challenge is cultural and communication differences, which can lead to misunderstanding or hesitation to sharing ideas. Traditional hierarchical structures in some organizations may also discourage junior employees from speaking up, limiting collaboration. Another key challenge is resistance to change, particularly in adopting new technologies. Some employees are more comfortable with familiar routines, and the digital skill gap between generations and slow down teamwork. To overcome these, leaders must provide continuous training and support. In conclusion, leaders in Malaysia foster collaboration and innovation through inclusive communication, cultural sensitivities, digital tools, and psychologically safe environments. Despite challenges such as cultural barriers and resistance to change effectively, leadership helps strengthen teamwork and innovative. Ultimately, this contributes to organization success and reflects Malaysia's values of cooperation and unity. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Mashita Abdul Saran, number matric BB25110-110. So I will continue the presentation, which is the conclusion. So, effective leadership in Malaysia plays a crucial role in fostering collaboration and innovation within the teams. Leaders who are adaptable and committed to continuous learning are better prepared to guide their teams through rapid technological and workplace changes. By encouraging learning and openness, they create an environment where new ideas can grow. At the same time, people-centered and inclusive leadership helps the strengthen teamwork, especially in a Malaysian diverse working environment. When the team member feels respected, supported and included, they are more willing to collaborate, to share ideas and contribute creatively. Last but not least, ethical leadership ensures long-term growth and sustainability. Leaders who practice honesty, fairness, and responsibility build trust within their teams. So this trust allows collaboration and innovation to happen naturally and consistently, even when challenges arise. Overall, while Malaysian leaders face challenges such as resistance to change, managing diversity and ethical pressures, strong leadership approach helps overcome these issues. With the right leadership mindset, collaboration and innovation can continue to thrive for long-term success.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Izzuddin Ehsan bin Abdul Ali. My number matric is BC 251600079. So now I will present about my part is conclusion. First, through an ethical leadership style, leaders are able to guide organizations towards stronger collaboration and create a safe space for new ideas to grow. Overall, a person who wants to be a leader must have a strong mind and body in order to be able to successfully overcome all forms of challenge. That's all from me and my team. That's all. Thank you.